Ducati is once again at the centre of attention in the MotoGP world as it enters a crucial transition period leading up to the 2026 season. The Borgo Panigale-based factory team is in a paradoxical situation. On the one hand, it enjoys the presence of Marc Márquez, its greatest asset. On the other hand, it faces increasingly complex internal dynamics, including technical, strategic, and financial issues. Is Marquez truly a blessing for Ducati, or is he the biggest source of pressure ahead of the 2026 MotoGP season? Let's discuss. Since his arrival at the Ducati Lenovo team, Marc Márquez has immediately transformed the team's internal landscape. Since announcing that he would ride for Ducati in the 2025-26 seasons, the 9-time world champion has demonstrated near-perfect adaptation to the Desmosedici. In a short time, Marquez has not only been able to compete, but he has also consistently performed at the highest level, capturing the attention of management, technical staff, and the global MotoGP community. His impressive performance has made him increasingly central to Ducati's medium-term project. He is regarded not only as a rider, but also as a pivotal figure in motorcycle development and racing strategy. However, amid the praise, a sensitive issue has emerged and become widely discussed: the financial burden and internal balance of the team. Some observers believe that Marquez's contract value, reportedly the highest on the grid, could put pressure on Ducati's finances. This situation has given rise to speculation about the team's priorities and its potential impact on other riders, particularly Francesco Bagnaia. Bagnaia, a 2-time world champion with Ducati, has recently struggled with consistency. His unstable results have brought his position into the spotlight, especially since his contract expires at the end of the 2026 season. Several sources in the paddock have stated that Marquez's contributions to the bike's performance and development are significant, which puts pressure on Bagnaia to improve quickly. However, Ducati is not believed to be ready to replace Bagnaia. Many believe that Bagnaia's experience, technical understanding, and history of success with Ducati are crucial to maintaining the team's balance, especially in light of the predicted brutal and competitive 2026 MotoGP regulation changes. The debate over who will be Ducati's mainstay, Marquez or Bagnaia, will certainly be a long-running drama that the public will follow for the next few seasons. Amid the heated internal dynamics at Ducati, Marc Márquez himself has brought positive news. The 2025 MotoGP world champion has finally returned to riding a motorcycle after a lengthy recovery of more than 2.5 months from a serious injury that temporarily halted all his racing activities. Marquez was seen training again at the Alcaraz circuit in Lleida, Spain, a significant step in his return to competitive condition. He took to the track on a specially modified Ducati Desmo 450 motocross bike for flat track training, adapting to its physical demands while maintaining his racing sensitivity. His presence on the bike again signals that his comeback is proceeding according to plan, providing a boost of optimism amidst the tension surrounding the Ducati team. His return to the bike indicates that his recovery is progressing much faster than anticipated. He reportedly suffered the serious injury on October 5, 2025, at the Indonesian MotoGP, following a contact incident with Marco Bezzecchi that significantly impacted his physical condition. Marquez suffered a coracoid fracture accompanied by ligament damage in his right shoulder. This complex injury required surgery, ending his season prematurely and resulting in a lengthy absence from the remaining racing calendar. Through his personal social media accounts, Marquez delivered a message of determination and optimism, while displaying his trademark never-give-up mentality. First day, back on the bike, there's still a lot of work to be done, but it's time to start building up flying hours and sensations. Step by step, he wrote. He emphasized that the toughest phase was over, and that he was now focusing on rebuilding his rhythm. Although MotoGP regulations prohibit him from riding a prototype bike before the official 2026 season begins, these training sessions are still crucial. They provide the foundation for rebuilding Marquez's confidence, shoulder strength, and racing instincts while ensuring he is physically ready for the extreme demands of competitive racing. However, The challenge for Marquez and Ducati is not yet over. A new threat is slowly beginning to take shape from a direction perhaps not widely predicted. World Superbike champion Toprak Razgatlioglu successfully captured the paddock's attention after his first MotoGP test at the Ricardo Tormo circuit in Valencia in November 2025. Toprak's performance on a MotoGP bike immediately drew admiration from many as it far exceeded initial expectations. He was not just fast for 1 or 2 laps, he was also competitive, organised, and consistent throughout the session. Even more surprisingly, he adapted to the characteristics of the prototype bike so rapidly that it seemed as if he had been in the MotoGP environment for a long time. His trademark extreme braking technique was seen to work very effectively, especially in Valencia's technical sections, clearly signalling that Toprak is not just a guest, but a real threat at the highest level. Some analysts have begun calling Toprak Razgatlioglu a serious challenger to Marc Márquez in the 2026 MotoGP. Their aggressive riding styles, courage to brake to the limit, and composure in crucial situations are strikingly similar, leading to frequent comparisons between the two within the paddock. Toprak is considered to possess a natural racing instinct rarely seen in MotoGP rookies, a trait synonymous with Marquez during his golden era. Toprak is not viewed as merely a transitional rider or a short-term project. He is regarded as a genuine contender with a complete package that includes speed, racing intelligence, and quick adaptability. His detailed and sharp technical input during testing sessions has reportedly impressed the Yamaha team, reinforcing their confidence that he is ready to perform and compete at the highest level from the start. In response to rumours about Ducati's internal dynamics and speculation about a crisis stemming from Marc Márquez's contract value, Ducati course general manager Gigi Dall'Igna emphasised that Márquez's presence is not a burden. Dall'Igna believes Márquez is a strategic investment whose impact extends far beyond racing results. Dall'Igna described Márquez as a technical reference capable of accelerating the Mercedes' development process, especially in light of the new MotoGP regulations for 2026. Márquez's ability to understand the bike, maximise its performance, and provide detailed feedback is said to be invaluable to Ducati. At the same event, Dall'Igna addressed the speculation about Francesco Bagnaia's position being under threat. He emphasised that Ducati does not favour one rider over another. Bagnaia is a key figure who has contributed significantly to Ducati's success in MotoGP. According to Dall'Igna, the team's biggest challenge is maintaining balance so these two world-class riders, who have different personalities, can perform optimally. Will Marc Márquez's presence be the key to Ducati's success in the 2026 MotoGP season? Or will he cause problems for the team? Share your thoughts below.